Hey, good morning, folks. So it's early. Well, for me, early. It's about 9:20. I'm at the park. I usually get here about noon and walk in the afternoon. But today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to walk to the wall. So to me, what the wall is, if you've been walking for a long time, you eventually reach a point to where the last thing you want to do is step. You're just completely spent. And each step is only accomplished through sheer willpower alone. So I haven't reached the wall in a long, long time. So I don't know what my wall is. So I'm going to try and find out. I've stocked up on stuff for snacks. I got some Spam and sliced cheese, some Mio hydrates and Mio energy. So I got everything I need. So we'll see where it goes. I'll record a little update every hour, a couple hours or so, and see how it goes. All right. So I got about, let's see, dark about 7. Got about 9 hours before it gets too dark to walk. So, and it's supposed to rain, so I got my packer in case we get a little bit of rain. Maybe test that out. All right, bye now. Hey, just taking a moment to appreciate this track. So, this is nothing like the AT, hardly ever, but everywhere I walk in this park, it's a nice wide path. It's graveled, very little elevation gain. It's just very cruisy. So this is it's the best I got. So this is what I'm gonna use. Oh, and if you ever hear us old folk talk about how much better our music is, it's because it's true. So every Sunday morning from 10 to 11 Central, the Cat, they have a vinyl hour. They've been playing stuff like Pink Floyd, Meatloaf, Led Zeppelin, Dire Straits, just awesome stuff. So if you haven't yet, download the Cat. Listen Sundays 10 to 11 Central. You'll appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, so it's been almost 2 hours. I think I'm 4.3 miles in. So if you've never done any long distance hiking, I'll kind of show you with the way I approach it. I approach it like a job. So every time I start, I'll walk for 2 hours, take a 15-minute break. Walk for 2 more hours, it's lunchtime, take at least a half-hour break. Walk for 2 more hours, take another 15-minute break, and then walk until you punch out. And just like a real job, sometimes you come in early and sometimes you work a little overtime. But my goal is to have 8 hours of walking each day when I'm on a long trail. And if you do 2 miles an hour, well, that's 16 miles. Some days you can't do 2 miles an hour because the terrain sucks, and some days you can do more because it's nice and flat and level, kind of like my park walking here. So if you see these folks out there walking 15, 20, 25 miles a day, they're not walking nonstop. You've got to stop and take a break, sit down, take your pack off, take off your shoes, elevate your feet, get something to eat, whatever. Just, you got to give yourself that. So my opinion is that as you start the day, your energy level's like here, right? Then you start walking, well, that energy level goes down and down and down and down and down. Then you take a break and it goes up a little bit. It goes up. Then you start walking, well, it goes down a bit. Then you take a break, well, it goes back up. Then you start walking again, it goes down. And eventually, taking breaks and burning it up, you're going to reach a point to where you need to stop and rest for 10, 12 hours to go to sleep or whatever. And the better physical shape you get into, well, the longer that period is. So as you go in throughout the day, it's never going to be back up as high as it was. You're always going to be down here somewhere based on various things. But anyway, that's the way I look at it. It's just a job. I like to finish. I don't like to walk until dark. I like to finish late afternoon, set up camp well before dark, and just chill out. So that's what I'm doing. I'll turn you around and kind of show you the park. It's pretty nice. All right, so this is my park view. There's my pickup truck over there. Try and go slow so it doesn't give you all displace you. It's a really nice park. Had a lot of family picnics and gatherings in here. So. All right, so the loop I'm on is what's called the Buffalo Trail. It's a couple-mile loop. Just goes round and round and round. Very little elevation gain. Very smooth path. I just got a message from my wife. She's going to come out and walk with me for an hour or so. So see how long she takes. Maybe I'll just sit right here until she gets here. I don't know, but that's it. Nice day. Overcast. Weather's cool. It might be 70 degrees. I don't even know, but it's nice. Anyway, still no sign of the wall. I'm looking for it. All right. Bye now. Hey, something cool if you eat the Cracker Barrel sliced cheese like that and slices of Spam. 2 slices of cheese is just the same width as 1 slice of Spam. How about that? All right, so I'm moving to a different spot of the park. We're gonna go to the nature center, so I'll kind of show you that path. Just taking a few minutes to get there. My wife did come up and walk with me for about an hour. I meant to get some video of her, but I've completely forgot about it. Just got to talking and whatnot. So about 7 miles of walking so far, and it's 1 o'clock. What's that, 2.5 hours? Still no sign of the wall, but I'm looking for it. So this is part of the Chickasaw National Recreational Area. There's several campgrounds and just miles and miles of hiking trails. It's really nice. And in the summertime, there's a cold water creek that runs through this whole park. So there's lots of turn-offs, and you'll see people swimming out with swimming holes. And that water's just as cold as you can imagine. It really feels good on a hot summer day. Things look kind of destroyed now, you can tell, because there was a tornado that came through and really just destroyed a lot of the trees, and looks like everything was just rough chopped 30 foot off the ground. So it'll take many years for it to come back to what it once was. This sitting on the truck, moving to a different spot. This is a nice, good break. To the right, it's over here, yeah. We call that part, goes to Flower Park. I think. Neat stone bridge there. That's Flower Park to the left over there. This is one of our swimming hole spots. Real easy water access. They got picnic tables set up for you to use. A lot of people out today, so I'm trying not to get them on camera. This low water crossing coming up in the summertime, there'll be kids on either side of the path begging you to go fast and splashing with water. So of course you got to oblige. But no kids today. Left is what we call Little Niagara. It's a neat little waterfall area. It's always crowded, tons of people. Up on the right is the Nature Center. It's they have all sorts of nature-based exhibits and booths and displays inside of it. Park rangers do tours with the kids and show out nature-y kind of stuff, so it's really neat. So this is where we're gonna park and spend the rest of the day. So that's probably a boring little video clip for most everybody. It's just kind of showing the park. So here at the Nature Center, there's a 1.5 mile loop that goes all the way back through a bottle of water. It's a lot cooler, a lot more shaded back here. Not that the sun's out and it's getting warm, so I'll spend the rest of the day here. So. All right, be good. Still looking for that wall. No sign of it yet. All right, bye. All right, it's about 2 o'clock at the Little Niagara campground. It's kind of crowded, so I'm gonna keep my voice down a little bit. So let's see, 2 o'clock. Got here at 9:30. Yeah, 4.5 hours, 8.8 miles so far, so not too bad. I usually average about 2 miles an hour. I never get in a big old fire hurry. So this is about half the day. This is half a day of walking, 8.8 miles. If I did it again one more time, it'd be, more than 16. So 17.2 or whatever the number is. But anyway, I'm just having a good day walking. This is nice. I'm not going to say hiking because my thought is if I can push a stroller on the path I'm on, I'm not hiking, I'm walking. So it's just a walk in the park day. So I'll try and show you all the park a little bit here before I leave. It's pretty cool. Hey, you can pause it and read more about Travertine Rock right there. It's a little feature of this park. This is the most popular spot in the park. It's called Little Niagara. So during the summertime, this place would just be packed with people. But it's a 3-tiered swimming pool area. That water's just ice cold. It feels so good in the summer. Anyway, this is what we call Little Niagara. Okay, let's see. It's 3:45. So what is that? About 6 hours, 15 minutes in the park. I think I'm about 12 miles. I don't know. But I'm not at the wall yet, so I'm keep looking. And I say I'm not at the wall, but I bet I could throw a rock and hit it. So there's a nice little break spot up here coming up. I'm gonna sit around it. It's called Buffalo Springs. I'll let you look at the path as I get up to it. It's not very far at all. So body feels okay. Legs are barking at me, but they're still working. Feet are barking at me, but they're still doing what I ask them to do. So we're gonna keep going. I just stopped and topped off with water too, so my pack is heavy again. It's all dry and dead looking, but it really does green up nice in the springtime, summertime. We're just in the dead zone now. I still got to hold my belly being a little bit smaller. Pack is very easy to put on now. So I've lost several inches off my belly, so that's good. The pants I'm wearing, they're darn near falling off. I got to get new pants for sure. New hiking pants. If not for the hip belt of the pack, they'd be down around my knees falling off. They're just barely hanging on. Yeah, there was a lot of people around Niagara, Little Niagara, so I didn't take a lot of photos and video, but it's a really neat place. Well, this is Buffalo Springs. I'm pause and read that. It's about, it says where the buffalo bathed. Yeah, nobody's up here. That's cool. Nice. Creek runs off of it. I'm sure I've showed this spot in the video before, but it's an artesian well. All that water is bubbling up from the ground. Then it just runs off and feeds the creeks in the park. So I'm gonna take a break here and see what's going on. All right, bye now. Okay, so it's 4:40. So here's where the mental thing comes into play. My truck is just right there. I'm at 13 miles. I haven't hit the wall yet. Do I stop or keep going? I keep going. See how far I can get today. Still got, at least a couple and a half hours before it gets dark. So maybe I can hit 15, maybe 16. I don't know. Crazy. All right, bye. All right, I've got 5 o'clock. So tracker says I'm at 13.8 miles. I think that's what it said. 3/4 of a mile away from my truck, so that'd be 14 and a half if I stop it there. So I don't know if I will or not. We'll see. Feet are pretty uncomfortable, but I wouldn't say they hurt. Legs are less so. Just my old 60-year-old feet are barking at me, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm back at Buffalo Springs. I'm just going to take another little break and see how much energy I restore upon myself and go from there. All right, bye now. Okay, decision time again. My truck is coming up on the left. I'm at 14.4 miles. Do I stop or do I go? Let's dig a little deeper. See if I can hit that 15. That elusive 15. So, all right, bye now. All right, so right now I'm at 14.8, and I'm a little ways from my truck. And when I get to my truck, that's it. But golly, I'm whooped. So we'll see how much I get when I get there. So, all right, bye now. All right, so I found the wall. The wall is 15.2 miles away. I don't know, I'm pretty tired. I don't think I want any more. So just to recap, I didn't start training for the AT in earnest until January 1st. And then 8 miles just carrying a quart of water was about all I wanted. Now here it is March 1st, and I just carried my full pack weight, 15.2 miles. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I've still got 2 months before I head off for the AT. So I'm gonna keep training like I'm doing. I'm not going to do any more 15-mile days for a while. I'm going to keep it about 10 miles, maybe 9 miles. Just keep the legs working. Get stronger and stronger. All right, that's it. See you later. Oh, today's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. I will walk 0 miles tomorrow. I'm sit in my chair and play RuneScape all day. I'll be back on the trail Tuesday. All right, bye now. Thank you.